SVS Productions in the building. I'm finna go subscribe to your ass right now. That shit sucks.
Excuse me, do you happen to know where Atlanta College is by any chance?
It's right fucking there.
What made you decide to do a sequel for College Life?
Smooth. So after College Life, Smooth had came to me like, hey, you know, I'm interested in acting.
He made the original College Life Views of Albany. At that time, I had already moved to Atlanta. So shit after that, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking with him and I was like, yo, I wanna be in a movie, bro. Like I wanna act, cause again, I always messed around and act like when I was younger, like looking in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? Acting out scenes and shit like that, but I never went to acting school or anything like that. But I always felt like I could be a pretty dope actor, like if I tried and I just, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's just about being real.
And at that same time, that's when I was thinking about dropping out. And I'm thinking of, you know, what can I do when I drop out as far as material? So I was like, I just made this movie and I like sequels. Like I like trilogies, really. I thought in my head, like, how can I make this work with him? And I just thought of the idea of having him be related to one of the characters in the previous film. Yeah, I just kind of took it from there, but it was definitely, he's the reason why I did College Life Atlanta, because I felt like if I just did some new film, I wasn't confident enough to do like a new film. I was still in college too at the same time, like, and I was still, college was more fresh to me. Like I thought I knew that topic best, so I felt I wanted to say more as far as a college movie. So yeah, just kind of built it around him, really.
It was dead ass like my experience, bro, like when I went to college, cause Zach, he didn't have a lot of experience, I'll put it like that. He didn't have a lot of experience in life. So when he get to college, he doesn't really know who he is. He doesn't really know which way he wants to go. He doesn't really know himself. So it's like he gets caught up in all this shit and then he goes left and all this shit. You know, it wasn't as deep as the second movie, but it was like, I really related to this shit. So I was like, hell yeah, I wanna do it. And then we linked.
This is Smooth, y'all.
What's up?
Mr. David Brown, man.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
This is the star of College Life Atlanta.
Just call me Zach.
Call him Zach. Call him Zach Attack.
Call me Zach Attack.
Shout out to the real Zach Attack too, man.
Man,
appreciate
Saved by
you.
the Bell, you gave me a lot of pointers, man.
Wait. No. It's an actual person that I named you after.
Oh.
Yeah. He was the kicker for Albany.
I apologize, whoever you are.
I needed to see how his acting was. So when we like started rehearsing the script for the light skin effect, he was bad. Like it was like he was rushing through the script. It was just bad acting, but I still saw the potential in who he could be as far as his talent and stuff, because he's a super talented musical artist.
I'm an animal, nigga, I got stamina. Stressed out like a motherfucker, but I managed to maintain sane. I'm so ahead of the game, I cannot complain, cause I'm living way better than half of y'all niggas that say that you really got it. You still living in your mama apartment. Oh, the bitches that I had back in the day mad cause they thought I had a girl, but I lost her. Look on my gram, I ain't got time to sugarcoat shit. I'm trying to touch lives, I'm trying to be rich. I sing and I rap, I act and you think this shit is so simple. Well, I gotta admit that it is cause I gotta give. Dropped out of college even though I got a scholarship. I feel the anointing come up on me every time I spit. Trying to make a difference, I ain't trying to make a fucking hit. I just wanna hit home every time I rap.
I just felt, you know, that talent should be able to translate to acting.
When he brought that to me, it was like a big deal in my life. Cause like, oh shit, you gonna play the lead role. And then he was working with me, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, you cool, you know what I'm saying? You straight, but you're not good enough yet to actually film. He was like, so we gonna work together, we gonna whatever. So he was coming to the crib, you know what I'm saying? We was going over lines and shit. And that was just like a dope experience cause he was like teaching me shit.
Like with all my films, I try to have that relationship and trust with the lead actor. So I needed that with him. So throughout the next 3 months, we was working, you know, rehearsing and going over scripts, and, you know, I'd give him movies to watch, to study and whatnot, just grooming him and whatnot. And by August, like, I was really proud of the actor that he had become, and he was taking it like super serious. Like, that was another thing that really made me happy and proud.
Just talk about it. Fine, you want me to talk about it? Okay, I like to have sex with other girls from time to time, but it doesn't matter, okay? I love you, I come home to you every night. I got the baby boy syndrome.
Then we do not rehearsals, but auditions. We do auditions over 4 days, which was just dumb as shit. Cause we had like 5 people each day. It was just pointless. It was like over 3 hours. I didn't set appointments. It was just like, hey, just come out and audition. So you had no idea who the fuck was coming or if anybody was coming. But so we did the auditions, and most of the people that we casted wasn't cast until like the last day. Like most of the talent came, most of the good people came like on the last day of the auditions.
I auditioned for College Life Atlanta in like 2015.
Randomly searching Indeed one day. I forgot exactly what I was searching for, but then I saw this ad for casting for a movie. I was like, let me check this out. Thought it was some bullshit at first, I can tell you a lie.
It was like 5 years ago. I just graduated from college and I moved back from Texas.
Not like you just think you're horrible. It's really me, I'm just really not just saying. Yeah.
I don't understand.
You don't understand? It's the fact that
No,
I can't
I don't
take
understand
it
why
anymore.
you're breaking up with me because of older. I don't really understand.
So I was on lovetoact.com and I found an audition for something called, what is it called? Wow, College Life Atlanta.
Went to the little audition or whatever, and I didn't get the role.
I did a little bit of improv with David. I remember that very minutely. It was literally so long ago.
That's all we need. I want you. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's not. I want you. No.
You don't fuck on my back?
Baby. I love you.
Cast me basically maybe like 2 or 3 days after I had my audition. I had my hair out. He loves natural hair, so he was like, boom, I want you. I was like, okay.
Miles was very wild. He was very off the wall. He was very outspoken.
One thing that I needed for College Life Atlanta, with what I had in mind, was a female lead. Not like a girlfriend female lead, but she was like the best friend female lead. And it was a fast talking character that I had in mind. And I really based it off of Liz, the girl who I was supposed to move in with. When she fucked me over, it was like, well, bye, bitch, no more to you. So I needed a new person that I trust. Like Liz was a good actor that I felt could pull off this fast talking role. So now I need somebody else that I trust up here. And out of the girls that we auditioned, I didn't really see any of them playing that character. Not even the girl that we cast, Bree.
You know, Brianna Smith at the time, 2015, you know what I'm saying? She still is, but she was my best friend. So it's like, when I read the script, it was like crazy, and he didn't know her at the time. She was just coming to Atlanta, from LA, you know what I'm saying, 2015. And I was like, yo, I got this dope ass, you know what I'm saying, actress that I feel like could play Sam. He's like, whatever, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what it is. So.
I met Miles in 2015 after coming to Atlanta from California. He was doing College Life Atlanta, and I wanted to pursue acting, so through a mutual friend, he introduced us, and I auditioned for it.
There's this tall, erect building, right? And around it is like, pay attention, around it is like little hedges, right? I need you to trim those because in my building, the building that I have, my hedges are trimmed because you want them to be.
But I thought we already discussed, I like having a bushy.
But that's so misogynistic though. I feel like
I didn't really see her as that character until, not even until, I still never saw her as that fucking character. It wasn't until she was friends with Smooth. Like she knew Smooth, she had a prior relationship with them. So I was like, they already kind of have this friendship, they know each other, so the chemistry is kind of already there. So I just went with her basically off of that. Cause when she auditioned, she wasn't a bad actor. It was just, you know, I didn't really see her as that character. But so I said, fuck it, whatever, I'm gonna just go with her cause of their relationship and the chemistry. And I'm so glad I did, because she's literally like everybody's favorite character, and she's a phenomenal actress, and she freaking killed the hell at that shit.
So guys, I want to introduce y'all to Bree.
Hi. Oh shit, okay, alright.
Sweat's a character. He's always himself, but he's hilarious, he's corny, he is sarcastic, he's an asshole, all of that. Like, he's crazy. He's one of those people you don't forget, you know what I'm saying? Because he's himself.
Oh my gosh, another cool memory about Miles. When I first got his script, it was just like in a regular sort of Word document. And he was very, very adamant about shooting his films and creating his productions the way he wanted to. And I thought that was interesting.
The scripts are horrible, and I mean like format-wise.
SVS ATL takeover. SVS ATL takeover. SVS ATL takeover.
What's going on, y'all? Today is first day of production for College Life Atlanta. Welcome to the behind the scenes.
Like, it was so spaced out too though, because now I had a job. Like, I'm working 9 to freaking 6. We would shoot on the weekends, but we would also shoot, I remember like maybe 3 times we shot like one scene a night, like after work. Looking back at it, once again, it was just dumb as fuck. But because, so when we started with the production of College Life Atlanta, I always try to grow and shit from the previous film. The main thing that I hated with College Life was the sound. Like, the sound was just, it was disgusting, because I was using a shotgun mic on top of the DSLR. So it was bad trying to edit around that shit. It was just, it was all bad. So that was the main thing that I needed new for College Life Atlanta. So I had met a guy by the name of Stokes. He's a sound engineer on somebody else's set.
I met him a couple of years ago, actually on another production with Chase Walker, where we were working on just another little indie feature, I believe. And Miles walked up to me. I didn't even really recognize him while we were on the set, to be honest. I think he was working camera or something like that. And he walked up to me and said that he was interested in doing a little feature of his own afterwards and to try to get my information.
I said, if I pay for anything, it will be sound. Like, I will pay for a sound guy to come and work this. And I got his number, and I said, I'm gonna call you when I got my film coming. I know he probably heard that by a lot of people.
And then I was like, all right, I'll give this guy my information just to see like where it goes. I didn't really expect too much to come of it.
Because this was like in June. So I hit him up in September, like, hey man, you remember me? He didn't remember me or whatever.
A couple months later, he got in touch with me and said that he was interested in doing a full feature film.
Like, whatever, nigga, like, I got some money for you. All right, how about that? You remember that? Oh, no, yo, whatever, nigga. All right, let's talk numbers, all right? So, he was by the hour, so that's why I was able to do, like, those nights, like, 3-hour shoots or whatever, even when I had to work.
Hey, so in the past videos, y'all have seen a white guy. Kind of didn't give him a chance to introduce himself. So, hey, now is the best time as ever.
Hey, I'm the white guy.
Hey, this is Stokes, man.
Stokes is fucking awesome.
He's our sound guy for College Life Atlanta, man. So
we progressed with sound, because he had lives and boom and shit. But I still wanted to progress somehow with the camera. Although I knew I wasn't gonna be able to buy a new camera. I wanted a stabilizer, but once again, I was broke paying Stokes. I wasn't really able to pay for nothing else, so I went to Smooth and told him, and I thoroughly appreciate Smooth because he gave me $300 to get a stabilizer. Like, he was working at a good job at the time. He was making $1,000 a week, and he didn't know what to do with it. So he said, I'll give you, $300 to get a stabilizer, and I used that stabilizer up until freaking last year, 2019. So I wonder if he remembers that, to be honest, because he really just threw that money at me and kept it pushing. But that really helped and changed a lot for me as far as like filmmaking. That was the first time I ever had a stabilizer.
guys, we just finished the first scene of College Life Atlanta.
It's hectic. Nothing goes right. It's not professional. People talk crazy to people all the time. They are always off.
So we just finished up 2 scenes of the day. Then we're on the way to the 3rd scene. Got everybody back there, and then the 2 dickheads up here.
I gotta be a dickhead, bro.
Yeah, I call you dickhead every time. People know you. You know, people know you by dickhead.
He said 2 dickheads. Did you call me a dickhead? No, he's talking about.
No, I know what he's talking about.
Oh, yes, he did say 2 dickheads.
So, College Life Atlanta coming soon and stuff like that. So if y'all,
I'm not a dickhead.
I could just go on and on, but overall, I feel safe. Good content is being pushed out, No, they're really fun. Like every time I'm on set, like people are just joking all the time.
So we just got kicked out of Centennial, man. Look at Bree, y'all. She wasn't filming because you ain't coming to my movie looking like that.
Sweat conducts a very professional set, but at the same time you can have fun and, you know, be yourself. And through College Life Atlanta, I met some friends that I've known for, you know, since then for 5 years. And I'm still cool with Sweat too.
It was really fun. There wasn't a dull moment. That's definitely true.
Okay, it's a recording now?
Ugly bastard, close up, take one.
A basic girl, close up, take one. Pretty basic. It's very basic. Me, beautiful guy. Close up, take one. God damn it, you look good.
And Miles he takes his craft very seriously. He's also a fucking goofball. He's also an asshole.
It's interesting. So he is, you can be very laid back, but when it's quiet on set, it's like, bitch, it's quiet on set.
Tyler's close up. Take one. Let's go. I had a pencil in my.
Here we go. 3.
Maybe you had thing anyway. See, this is why I can't do stuff with black people.
And you don't get that all the time where you can just be yourself and joke around with people and instantly click with people. So it's always a good time on his sets.
Yeah, so just like a lot of shenanigans, a lot of laughter. I think that's kind of what makes movies good.
Honestly,
My own ass, take one.
my own ass. I'm sorry.
Like most, if not all SVS sets, we had a fuck ton of fun.
Goddamn, I'm on the set of College Life Atlanta. Waiting for Gabrielle to get here so we can finish up. I know y'all can't feel it, but it's cold as shit out here. Where you got?
Hello, I am Toya.
And your natural name?
My natural name is Kiara.
Yeah.
But they call me Peaches.
Ooh. Yeah, they do.
He's very blunt. If he doesn't like something, it's, you know it. Like, oh, you don't got that much ass. Or, oh, you ain't got titties like that. So we'll just put you in this or we'll just do that. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, fine. All right, cool.
A movie is only as good as like the chemistry of its actors. And I think a lot of that chemistry is primarily cultivated offset. So he gave, you know, he definitely gave us an environment to just kind of be ourselves and do whatever.
My hat looks weird. You can never predict the weather, man.
Face looks weird.
Filming stops. That's not her real hair.
No one's hair is anyone's real hair.
Guys' hair is his real hair.
Not all the time. You guys fake hairlines.
How can you have a fake hairline?
You can draw it in.
Like you drew in your eyebrows. Then we're gonna go away from there because I don't want to hear her come back.
Not her hair, close up, take 2.
A whole lot of improv. I don't even think we needed a script, you know, because it's very rare that Miles or David stuck to it. I mean, we always got gold, you know, but yes, they were definitely a lot of improv, a lot of funny moments.
Oh, look at this thing right here. God damn, don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. Nigga, fuck, damn.
He went off on me. I almost quit. Cause he had me filming. It was a scene where it was supposed to be steady. Edgewood, that's it. We was over there filming and it was like getting dark, so we had to hurry up before the light, you know, the sun went down. But it was bugs, it was mosquitoes, and I'm trying to be steady and they biting me the fuck up. Like they everywhere. So I'm like, oh shit, you know, and I'm trying to be steady, but they're biting me and it was just a lot. And I just remember he called me a couple days later. He was like, I'm gonna show you something. I want you to see this. I want you to explain this shit to me. I'm like, damn, what? And I ain't gonna lie, it was fucked up. It was not steady. It was shaky as shit. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, we gotta do this whole scene over. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, we can't fix it, like, you know, post-production. He was like, no. He was like, this shit is fucking horrible. I was like, damn, nigga. That shit hurt my feelings. It really did. I almost quit. We went back out a couple weeks later and refilmed it, and I was so nervous. I felt like he was like my dad and I was in trouble. Like, I was scared because I was just like, am I good? Like, is this good? Like, am I, like this, right? And he was like, Kiana, stop doubting yourself. I'm like, bro, you chewed me another asshole. I'm going to doubt myself because, like, I didn't want to be the reason the movie fucked up. And that's kind of how he made me feel. I ain't gonna lie, but, you know, it wound up coming out good, way better. The bugs I think when they hot that day, so it wasn't really like a lot of bugs out that day. But yeah, it was good.
That is a wrap, people! That is a wrap on College Life Atlanta.
My character was, let's just say, I like to be pleasured.
I thought it was supposed to be like a group movie situation. What do you mean? Like,
well, then you thought wrong.
And, you know, wherever I can get it, however I can get it, I would get it. And that's what my role in College Life Atlanta was.
We always had fun shooting like kickback scenes. If it was a party scene,
it's probably like 8 of us, and we just have like a little party montage. We just taking shots, you know what I'm saying, smoking, and he getting turned. It's like the pregame. That's what it was. It was the pregame before we go out. And then me, Wood, and I think 2 other niggas went out, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But like,
I think it was somewhere at Kennesaw State.
that shit was a vibe because we actually did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only reason why it was just cool. And it was like cool for all of us to just relax and vibe, you know what I'm saying, after all that work we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like the party scene, you know what I'm saying, type shit.
I think it was like a scene, a sex scene or something like that. And, you know, it's just kind of weird trying to film it and then, of course, angle it in this little small ass room and shit. And it was just, you know, I guess the boy wasn't beating the pussy up like Miles wanted him to. So it was like, he was like, no, you need to do it like this. And I was just like, what? Like, it was just real weird. It was just like, okay, like, do you have sex? I don't know. Yeah. He doesn't.
He and Alexis are sitting in the park and kind of pointing out different people. I think they're making stories to go along with their lives or like what they suspect the people to be like.
You see that girl over there?
Yeah.
Clearly, she's listening to Eye of the Tiger. Obviously.
When we finally wrapped College Life Atlanta with the last scene with David and Rodney, that was really, really funny just because, I don't know, maybe it was the energy of it being the last scene. Everybody was kind of ready to get done, but it was good. It was just a lot of laughter. The movie's a vibe, though.
Hey, this is Big Daddy D. And I know I done, you know, did a lot, said a lot, and I got a lot more to say. This that new sound for y'all youngsters. Check it out. Yeah. Hey, I done started from the bottom, but I'm on my way up to the top. Hell, so hard to make a meal that we ain't gonna stop. I'm just trying to make it. I'm the greatest, and I know it, so do you. I want you to say my name forever, man. Say it, ooh. I want you to say my name forever, man. I want you to say my name forever. I just want you to say my name forever, man. Say my name, say my name. Big Daddy D is broke ass shit, but at the same time, that nigga's still rich.
The only difference for me with this project was I didn't make it with my friends. Like, it was weird, to be honest. Like, I didn't really know these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from college, making skits and short films and a movie with my friends who I see every day and we hang out, to casting these motherfuckers who I don't know. I don't know their personalities. It was just weird. I don't know them at all. And I just didn't know. It was just a different experience for me that it made me appreciate the making of College Life more because I had so much more fun on that set. And it's no offense to them, but it's like we didn't know each other, man. It's just I'm coming from 4 years of knowing these people, and I've known y'all for like a month, and now we're making a movie together. So it's just how I was used to making projects. It was completely different for me.
I don't want to talk about it because we weren't in it.
Fuck College Life Atlanta.
But besides that,
right.
It's probably my favorite film that's ever been done. Like I enjoy it a lot, and I still watch it a lot to this day.
A lot of.
I just wish I was in it.
No shade to College Life, but College of Atlanta. I remember telling Miles that I just liked how the overall look of the film was. I just felt like I felt like I was watching a real movie. The acting was much, much better.
That was Smooth's first movie, and I didn't expect him to do so well. To be honest, like I'm used to, you know what I'm saying, Smooth doing his music thing, but when he came in front of that camera, it was like a whole different Smooth. I was like, all right.
People really liked the movie. I was very, very surprised by how many people came up to me and kind of recognized me from College Life Atlanta. Like, that movie was popping. People really took to it. It was exciting.
You just go around here doing stupid shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Hey, nigga. That same stupid shit you talking about, I was doing the same thing. Fucking touch me, bro. But look at my grades. I can't live your life for you, Zach. You a grown-ass man. Take responsibility. You could have just told us no like you've been doing. But you came to me. To me, not the other way around. Look, man, this ain't high school no more. This college life. You can conquer it or let it consume you. The choice is yours and yours alone.
I think my favorite part was working with the cast because it was weird because we didn't know each other and like we weren't friends. Well, friends like at that time, but to meet these people who like they were just so fucking talented. Like I was so happy with that cast. Like looking at Tyler and Kiara like act and work, I'm just like, yo, y'all are so fucking dope. Like it's incredible. And look at Gabrielle, where I'm just like, yo, this is wild that I have all of these talented ass people in this movie. And look at Bree and Smooth, like it was just such a talented cast that I still look at that movie in amazement. Like, wow, I can't believe I really lucked up and got to work with all of y'all. I really look at that still today as the most talented cast that I've ever worked with.
I tasted my own ass that day, man. My own ass.
Yo, own ass.
My own ass.
And then one of the coolest things about like College Life and College Life Atlanta is that like in most black college movies, it revolves around fraternities. Like that's what it is. Like that's not what college is all about. In the first College Life, he breaks down like what we actually go through, like being broke,
Shit, it was
smoking,
what we was going through. It was shit. Both that and college, like they was all
It wasn't nothing about fraternities in college.
Well, I mean, it wasn't.
It was like ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying?
No,
women.
It was really talking about the struggles that college people go through.
Yeah, except
like
somebody actually coming in and seeing that girl on the porno. That's not real.
If you don't use your brain to cut, your ass will show. Come to think of it, man, you were really, really slow. Don't see a promiscuity working for this relationship. No.
I want to say the top 2 compliments that I get out of all my films and work is, wow, that music was dope. Because I really take time. I'm really, what do you call it? I don't want to say specific, but particular. I'm really particular about the music that I choose to put in my films. So when people come to me and they say that they like the music, because you really gotta like the music to say that like after a film, because the music being filmed all the time and it may go with the film, but you may forget it after you leave. But people come to me like talking about specific songs, like where can they get that song and all this other stuff after my films, and that really means a lot to me because I really take a lot of time figuring out what songs should go where and what songs could I use.
All we do is win, what the hell is to lose? When they talk about the greatest, tell me who you gonna choose. Know we had to pay your dues, but don't get it confused, cause we still real niggas make a move.
The SVS College Life Atlanta soundtrack.
At that time, I just knew so many dope artists that I wanted to make new music with them. Not like me personally, but I wanted to use their music in the films.
And we basically arranged what songs we was gonna use.
You want the fast life and the bright lights, living large in the big city. You want a hood of girls, look a good girl, fat ass with the big titties. I just wanna get deeper and deeper. speaker. And I just wanna show you out the city, cause out there is so much more into the world. Ain't you tired of rapping niggas, fucking bitches, close the door and open up a new life. And if you didn't know by now, let me show you right now. Come on, little homie, let me show you right.
We really sat down and like, I want to say 12 to 13 of those songs are all original that we made from scratch. Writing some of the hooks for the College Life Atlanta soundtrack. Smooth better be downstairs writing too, man.
He wrote a lot of those songs that he wasn't on. I just gotta say that, because he, again, with his music, man, he's really with that shit, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of songs he wrote, he like, got this idea for this hook, he may sing the joint. He's like, I need a female on this, cool. And then, okay, Carla Page, sing this, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. All right, get Imani on this. All right, we got J Bands, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I see muddy trouble like a dirty puddle. All my cups are double chains. I got a couple run up a check like I'm Sonic and Knuckles. Narcotics we smuggle, no, I never fumble.
I'm the man now. I'm the man like, oh. I'm the man now. I'm the man like, oh. I'm the man now. I'm the man.
Smooth, David Brown, he's one of the dopest artists that I've ever freaking met, and I just really wanted to use him to help bring music for the soundtrack.
So for College Life Atlanta, I did do some of that soundtrack as well. That was a really great experience as well. I think that aided in it being my favorite movie because the soundtrack is really fucking good.
I tell them to this day, I still listen to like at least 6 tracks on there faithfully. Like that was probably the best musical tape that Miles has done so far.
Follow me as I go back to when I was a kid. I used to think life would be easy. Now it just seems hard as shit to swallow. The fact that I never sold crack growing up in the hood. I used to play soccer, running up and down, thinking everything's good, just borrow my peace of mind whenever I'm in these beats. When I'm not, I'm probably knocking the boots up in the sheets. I remember how it started, and I remember how it goes. And I remember when I first started treating females like they're some hoes. And see, one of us was happy, and one of us was sad. So we fuss and fight, you leave for the night and go creep beside the jack of an older man whose plan was smash and scram, but you too hard-headed. Should've been with me, but you up in the sheet with a dude, cause call better. I remember.
I'ma make you remember, because my time is soon to come. I'm shining like the sun. Just want you to remember me as someone, yeah.
You guys were the first to watch College Life Atlanta. What'd you think?
It was great, y'all. Y'all need to watch it.
Yeah!
February, what was it? What was the
February 20th.
Y'all need to watch
party, viewing party. At
Yeah, no, she's wrong. Come to the premiere.
Did College Life Atlanta have a premiere?
Did it? Honestly, I'm gonna be very, very blunt with you. Up until like this year, I just been really high.
Was I disappointed? No. Am I disappointed now that you remind me? Yes.
We was supposed to have a premiere for it, and it's a documentary. Why not tell it? Well, Georgia State wasn't having it, so we shot on Georgia State's campus, and we was about to premiere it at Georgia State. So I went up there to do a sound check and everything, and it was a student, and I did a sound check with the trailer. He was like, "Oh man, this looks so dope, man! Like, oh, did y'all shoot this here?" I was like, "Yeah, man, we shot this on campus and stuff." Yeah, it was like, "Oh man, yeah, I'm coming, man. It's gonna be so dope." It's like, "Oh, cool." So the next week, I was supposed to give them the deposit for the theater, and I hit him up, and she's like, "Hey, our legal department will be reaching out to you." I was like, "That's weird. Do I pay them? Are they taking the money?" I just like, okay, cool. I guess I'll just be waiting. And it's like hours go by, and then I hear back up like, "Hey, should I still be like hearing from them?" She's like, yeah, they'll be reaching out to you. So the next day, I'm at work. Again, I'm in a corporate, quiet ass office, and Sam calls me on Snapchat, yelling like, "Ooh, you in trouble!" I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" I don't know. It was the thing on Snapchat where, whatever, somehow her voice was loud as shit right in the office. So everybody's now looking at me, and I just get up in a rush, like my dick is out, and go walk outside so nobody's can hear this conversation. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she just got she had got a letter from Georgia State's legal department that was FedExed urgently to me. And I forget if I told her to open it or if I just waited till I got home. I think I told her to open it because I was like, what the fuck is going on? And they sent me a cease and desist as far as the film, like, you can't put this out type deal. And like, you know, you can't premiere it here. You need to run it by Georgia State and get permission and stuff. And I was just like, holy shit. Well, I'm good on that. I don't know what you want me to. Not really gonna pay to have this shit in there. So I just went and I blurred it. I blurred like all the Georgia State logos that was in the movie. Cause I did the same thing with ASU. Like when they came at me with that shit, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just blur the fucking logos that have ASU in it. So I did the same thing with Georgia State pretty much. And I mean, the premiere got canceled because at that time, that was the only theater that I could freaking afford to have a premiere in. I was like, fuck, I just gotta cancel the premiere. But at the same broke at the time, so I didn't have no money to like take it like on tour and shit. So eventually I just put it online like maybe 2 months later, and it just started doing good. Like people really just started watching it, and the views just really started. It surpassed College Life like in a couple of months as far as the views go.
It kind of ended up being pretty big, so it would have been nice to network with each other, and I think we definitely together we could have got it out on a lot more platforms and stuff.
No, people still to this day look at College Life and like, I took all my stuff down off of YouTube, and people will constantly DM me like, hey, where's College Life Atlanta? Like, hey, what happened to College Life Atlanta? Like people will comment on my other YouTube videos like, hey, where's College Life Atlanta type deal. So no, people really did love that film.
I've been trying to reach new heights, yeah.